Hey everyone, Arna J here with Vegan Flavor. How are you doing out there today? I hope everyone's doing well today. Well, as you can see, I got some stuff going on with bell peppers here. Let me see if I can get, there we go. I am making stuffed bell peppers today. I have red, green, orange, and yellow, and I am stuffing them with 4 different items. Okay, so one will be stuffed with, this is a brown rice black lentil mixture, and very tasty, very hearty. So we have one. The second one will be stuffed with, this is a russet potato, baked and then gutted, and then that doesn't sound right, gutted, huh? Okay, so let's just say a baked russet potato. I took the meat out and then I combined it with a cooked blend of California veggies, which are broccoli, carrots, and cauliflower. And then I added also in the mixture 2 types of cream cheese, vegan cream cheese, of course, and seasons it up to liking. And here you have it. Now, when you make the stuffed baked potato, you are going to render quite a bit of this because of adding the veggies. So you'll stuff it to its capacity, and you'll have a lot of this left over. Okay, I'm also adding your baby Bella brown button mushrooms here. I already have some on the stove here, and I'm also adding in one of the potatoes Abbot butcher chopped chicken for one of the peppers. Now this is really good, and they have also a beef crumble and a chorizo. So, but the ingredients are really good quality. So if you are looking for some type of crumble or chicken pieces, this is really, really good. And the ingredients are top notch. They really are. And so if you're looking for something like this, I would recommend Abbott's. All right. Okay. So, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add onion to the chicken and to the mushrooms. Of course, I'm going to season both to liking, but I'm still going to add the onion to give it a little bit of that, you know, sautéed onion flavor as well. I'm not going to, what I usually do, sautéed bell pepper. When I make different type of recipes, I use a lot of bell peppers and onion and garlic. I'm going to add garlic as well. But I'm not doing that because I already have the bell peppers here. So what I did was I took off the cap, I cleaned out the seeds, and I also added a spray of avocado oil to each bell pepper to assist in the cooking. And I'm going to season the inside because my experience personally is that when I make stuffed bell peppers, and regardless of what I stuff them with, I just want to make sure I'm getting that enhanced flavoring from not just what I'm stuffing them with, but also from the bell pepper itself. Okay, so I will be seasoning the bell pepper, and I will use garlic, onion, and a few other seasonings, teff, some paprika, some white pepper. I'll also use some of my McCormick seasonings. It's going to be really flavorful. And I'm going to also season the mushroom, and I'll season the chicken. So we'll have a robust amount of seasoning, never over seasoned, but as you add items to anything you're cooking, you need to season each item that you're adding, okay? So if you just season that one item, you are going to be lacking on flavor. You have to season each item that you're adding to any recipe. All right? Okay, so let me get these mushrooms chopped up, and then we'll move forward and get these bell pepper stuff. I'm going to cook the mushrooms before I stuff them, and I'm going to pre-cook the bell peppers as well, because everything I'm putting in the bell peppers is already going to be pre-cooked. So the bell peppers still have to cook fully, so I'm going to pre-cook the bell peppers, get them softened up, get them pretty much done, and then I will incorporate each item into the bell pepper so everything can infuse in the bell pepper. All right, okay, hang tight. Let me get this prepared for you. Okay, so I wanted to show you, I have the onions on. I'll season them in a minute. The mushrooms are cooking nice and slow. The chicken crumble here, chicken bits are cooking. So far I've used onion powder, garlic powder, roasted garlic herb. I am going to add white pepper. Let's see here. I'm going to add teff, a little bit of paprika. Now, these seasonings are for the mushrooms and the chicken. I'm also going to add to the mushrooms, I want to give it a flavor. I'm going to add a mild, you know what? I'm going to add a little mild taco seasoning just to give it that little kick, okay? So here's the teff. I'm not going to add this in the chicken. A little paprika in both. This is white pepper in both. And the McCormick, both. And the garlic. I already added the onion powder, or did I? Doesn't hurt to add a little more. All right. Okay. Now, I wanted to show you how I was going to season the bell peppers. So I already added the onion and the bell peppers. I didn't add it in this one. So I'm just taking it, rounding it, just like that. Not a lot, because you're already, of course, you're adding seasoned stuffing items into it. But I still want to give, again, the bell pepper just a little flavor. Okay? Just a little flavor. There we go. And let's see here. I don't want anything to have, I don't want anything to be spicy. So no cayenne pepper. Just little paprika here. To each one. And it's easy to see it in the yellow one. So I'll show you what it looks like. At least you can see this one, this seasoning in the yellow one. You can't see the rest. So it's not a lot. Can't really see it in the orange, but it's not a lot. I do want to add, let me put the lid back on this. A little bit of this. And again, remember I sprayed it with avocado oil, so that allows the seasoning to stick. But that's not why I sprayed it. Okay, perfect. Perfect. The onions, you can hear the onions are cooking up. I do want to give the onions a little bit of seasoning here. Remember, I said earlier, flavor everything as you go. All right? Flavor everything as you go. There we go. Now, when you're sauteing your onions, you can use oil if you want. You can use water if you want. I usually start off with the oil spray and then I'll add more water. And that's usually how I saute. onions, bell pepper. I usually don't have to do garlic like that because garlic doesn't cook long. When I'm doing an ensemble of tomatoes, I don't usually have to do that to the ensemble of tomatoes. Okay, so you see the mushrooms. I'm gonna bring the mushrooms to you because I'd have to disconnect this whole thing. See that? I'm telling you guys, it smells so good in here. So good. So good. So good. I'm gonna add a little liquid to this chicken here. Add a little mixture. There we go. So the flavors can get from the seasoning can get infused into it. Chop these pieces up just a little smaller. Mushrooms are ready. I'll let that liquid cook out. Pretty much everything's ready to stuff at this point. I'll add the garlic. I chopped up, let's see here, 4 cloves of garlic. And I'm going to add that to the onions. And the onions, I'm going to add, that mixture I'm going to add to the mushrooms and the chicken. I'm not adding it to the rice, okay? So, let's go ahead and get some of these stuffed with the items we have. I think I'll put the mushrooms in the green bell pepper. Now, mind you, you already know that these bell peppers have different flavors. So, you know, add your stuffing to the liking of how you want to mix and match, you know, the flavors of your bell peppers and what you're stuffing them with, okay? I'm going to add this. Let's see here. This has pretty decent flavor. Yellow bell peppers, very little more sweet. So I'll give this soft, subtle flavor of this. I'll put this into the yellow bell pepper. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so good. Oh my goodness, this is going to be so good. It smells awesome in here. Oh, hold on a second. I did say that I was going to pre-cook these. Yeah, let's pre-cook them because remember, I did say that this was already, these items that I'm adding are already cooked. So there we go. So just that simple. Take it out. My bad. I'm getting so excited and ahead of myself. But yeah, I want to pre-cook these. So let's get these in the oven. The oven's already preheated. Hold on there. Okay, so I have the bell peppers in the oven and letting those pre-cook. So everything's cooked. Everything that I was cooking is already cooked. So we have the rice, brown rice and black lentil mix that's already sitting aside because that was already pre-cooked. We have the stuffed potato with the added veggies to it that's sitting to the side because that was already pre-cooked. So now let's taste the let's go ahead and taste the mixture that I just made. All right, so we have the mushroom. Oh, and I added a couple other things. So remember, I was sauteing the onions and the garlic. Remember that. So, and I did say that I was adding a little taco seasoning to the mushroom mixture because I wanted it to have a little kick. Not anything spicy like from cayenne pepper or anything like that. I just wanted to give it a different type of kick, okay? My video looks kind of orange. Do I look orange to you guys? I don't know. I had to change phones because my phone that is supposed to hold a magnitude of data, for some reason, it's not. So I have to look into that. But this one, I don't know. Things look orange behind me. I don't know. Doesn't matter. We'll get this We'll get through this, all right? Okay, so this is the mushroom mixture. So I added the, what's the mushroom, but not with a mixture. So I added the sauteed garlic and onion to this. So let's taste it. Smells good. This, I'm telling you, this place smells amazing, y'all. I'm telling you. You know what? I wish you guys can just come. I have 4. I have enough for 3 more people. I mean, you know, I wish, but we'll get there. Okay, so let's taste this. What? That garlic? This is good. I don't usually do a garlic mix with mushrooms because I usually, like when I make spaghetti, I don't put any mushrooms or anything in it. So, but wow, garlic is really, oh, this is good. I know. Don't need the filling all up. Okay. All right. So now, I don't want to mix flavors. Let's rinse this. So what I ended up doing with the chicken was I took an ensemble of tomatoes. I sauteed them with the garlic and the onions. And so I have an ensemble of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tomatoes in here, an ensemble, which are the cherry tomatoes, but the different colors. Okay. I felt this needed a little bit more of something robust to kick it off with the bell pepper. All right. So this smells good. I don't know. Let me just say this. When I'm cooking stuff, I'm just going to say it. And I discovered something that I didn't discover before. Look, it surprises me. This is really, really good. Oh, man. One thing about cooking, when you have cooked for many, 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 many years and you cook a lot, one thing you're very careful about, it's not eating the items that you need to finish preparing the meal. So you usually just taste it and move on because you're so used to cooking. But sometimes it's very tempting. And this is one of those times. This is, I don't usually take 2 scoops, but what can I say? Yes, I'm double dipping. I'm the only one that's going to eat it. Even if I wasn't. I'm cooking for the family, so. But there you have it. Oh my God, that is so good. So good. So those are 4 items. We have the lentil, black lentil, and brown rice combination. We have the items that I pulled out of the stuffed potato or that I added to the baked potato, which is the California blend of veggies. And we have the Abbot Butcher's chicken chunks, great quality. The ingredients are spectacular. I really hope they don't change the ingredients on any of their products because all of their products have very good ingredients in them. You can pronounce everything. There aren't 453,000 ingredients in the product itself. So hopefully they will stick to what they have because they have a very good product. And then we have the Baby Bella brown button mushrooms, chopped up, sauteed, or cooked rather, with the garlic and onion sauteed mix with a sprinkle of the siete mild taco seasoning. I put very little, very little. I didn't want it to take over the mushrooms. I just wanted to give it that little bit of enhanced flavor of the taco seasoning. And then, of course, as I mentioned, the Abbot. Now, don't forget, with the chicken chunks, I added the sautéed garlic and onions along with the ensemble of tomatoes. Okay, so the bell peppers are in the oven, coming tender, cooking. Pretty much, I'm going to have them cook pretty much all the way through, pretty much. Probably about, I'll cook them far enough or long enough to where they will only need about 20 more minutes in the oven afterwards, because I want these 4 flavors to infuse into the 4 flavors of the bell peppers, because each bell pepper has its own unique flavor and I want these flavors to blend. Okay, so let's wait and get these bell peppers all cooked up, or for the most part, get them cooked up as far as I want them to go, and then I'll let them finish cooking with the blend with the stuffing of these other items. All right, okay, so hang tight, you guys, hang tight. Okay, so let me finish adding. All right, so I've taken the peppers out of the oven. Now I'm going to add the stuffings to them. Okay, so that's the mushroom. The chicken. Telling you guys, it smells so good in here. All right, these are pretty big bell peppers. It's actually taken a lot to stuff them. I kind of thought I was making too much as far as the stuffing for each one. I will have a little bit of extra here. Well, maybe not. Let's see. I'll get it to fit. I know you hear the scraping of the pot, but I'm being very careful not to damage it. Very careful. Okay, mushroom right here. Okay. All right. Okay, so now let's add potato mixture. And a couple of these I will add a sauce to them, not all of them. And now let's do the rice, black lentil and brown rice mixture. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Now, let's put the caps on. Because remember, everything inside at this point is only heating up. It's not cooking. It's already been cooked. Okay? There we go. All right. Cool down. Much more heavier now that I've added everything in it. The tray has cooled down, so I couldn't touch it. All right, so put these back in the oven for about, okay, so they pre-cooked, or they cooked for, when I put them in there the first time, I'd say about 20 minutes or so. And so now I'll let them cook. It's just infusing the flavors. So it's infusing everything that I stuffed them with and letting them cook just a little bit longer, and of course heating up the stuff that I stuffed the bell peppers with. So I say another 15 minutes or so, and we'll be ready to give these things a taste test. I'm going to add 2 sauces. I will add a lemon aioli sauce to one, and I will add I'm thinking of a cheese sauce. It's going to be a quick one. It will be, if I do add it, it's just going to be something quick. Shredded aioli with a oat milk in it to melt the cheese and create a sauce. So, but I will add a lemon aioli to one, and I'm thinking if I should add another sauce to the other. But we'll see. Just hang tight. We'll see what's going on, and then figure out which one I'm going to add the sauces to. All right? Okay. Hang tight, everybody. Hang tight. All right. So while we're waiting for the bell peppers to cook, and with the stuffings in them, I made a quick lemon aioli sauce, just real simple, mayo, lemon, salt, pepper to taste. And now I am gonna make the cheese sauce. I'm gonna put that over the mushroom. So I'll put that over the mushroom, and then I'll put the lemon aioli sauce over the chicken. So I just took a little bit of shredded BioLife cheese, and I'm going to melt that down with the oat milk. I'm going to constitute that with some oat milk and turn it into a quick cream cheese. Look, cooking is about, of course, cooking what you like, making sure it has flavor. Of course, try to make it as healthy as possible. Sometimes you'll have those days where you just want some of those comfort meals that just may not be the healthiest, quote unquote, but still good for you. So you can make a cheese sauce from scratch using the carrots, the potatoes, the nutritional yeast. You most definitely can do that. But sometimes you want to make things quick. So you have the ingredients to make some of those quicker items. A lot of people are feeding families, and they need to come in and get the kids fed. A lot of one dish meals, a lot of quick meals. Just because they're quick meals, it doesn't necessarily mean they have to be unhealthy meals, because we can make quick meals that are still healthy for us. So just do things to your liking, but just be aware of what you're using as ingredients. And we need to all do our best, including me, to stay away from as much processed food as possible. As I mentioned, the Abbot butcher chicken, the ingredients are phenomenal. They really are. The main base, of course, is the pea protein, but the rest of the ingredients are very good. And then, of course, we have the Baby Bella brown button mushrooms, and the brown rice and black lentil combination, and the russet potato stuffed with a California blend of veggies, which is broccoli, cauliflower, and carrots. And I thought I actually had a pack, and when I was making it, I didn't have a pack, so I had to make the blend myself. I usually keep fresh broccoli and fresh carrots and fresh cauliflower. Those are a staple, so pretty much I have those. So I just made the California blend, and there you have it. You don't have to use a russet potato. You can use a red potato if you want. The reason I selected the russet potato, because I get the jumbo ones. I get them very large. But you can most definitely use a red potato if you want. I don't use sweet potatoes or anything like that. I just can't stuff veggies in a sweet potato. I can't. For me, they're supposed to be sweet, with the butter and the nutmeg, cinnamon, allspice. That's just how I make it. But I've seen many people make it with a sautéed onions and peppers and tomatoes and so on and so forth. Corn even. Looks very good. Looks very good. I haven't tried it like that. Maybe if I try it, I'll like it. But I don't know that I'll cook it like that. I don't know. You never know. We'll see. So, but by the way, I had a question for you guys. Are you guys having fun? Because I'm having fun. I just enjoy cooking with you guys and hanging out with you guys. So I hope you're having a blast. You have any questions for me? Send me a DM if you want. Send me a message. Send me a direct, whatever you want. Anything you want to see me cook or prepare. And honestly, if I don't know how, I'm going to attempt to do it. And I'll tell you this, that's how, I learned a lot of my cooking styles and cooking. Because if I went to a restaurant, most restaurants, believe me, you guys can cook that stuff yourselves. I'm telling you, you really can. And I would just sit and I would just, try to figure out the taste profile, and then say, okay, look, I can make this myself. So I don't frequent and never have a lot of restaurants, but when, I wasn't vegan and I would go, more so back then, I would, oh my God, I can make this at home, better quality too. So I'll see something or I'll buy something and I'll say, you know what, let me try this myself. It doesn't always pan out to, what I had somewhere else, but I'll try my darndest. I'm telling you, I will. And sometimes I'll get a different flavor and I'm fine with the different flavor that I get. So just the whole thing is turn on your stove and just give it a try. Just go ahead, start cooking some stuff up. The only thing you can do if you mess up and if it's not edible, that's all right. If you have a dog, give it to the dog. I'm telling you, don't give it to the kids if it's not edible. If you have a dog, give it to the dog. And if it's really not even edible for the dog after you toss it, try it again. Because you know what you did that didn't work, so just toss it and try it again. Look, it's gonna work. So, you hear people say, I can't cook, I can't boil water. Yeah, you can. Yes, you can. And start on low. Whatever you're trying to cook, I don't even care if it's boiling water, start the fire on low. If you're cooking with a gas stove, be very careful. Be very careful because the heat that comes out of a gas stove is a lot more powerful than the heat that comes out of these electric and induction burners. So make sure if you're working with a gas stove, you have it turned down very low so you can pace yourself as you go. And then you can manipulate the heating as you move on. But it's best to just keep it low so you're safe with what you're trying to accomplish, okay? Especially sauteing, because you will burn, when you're sauteing, you will burn that stuff in a heartbeat. And garlic has to be cooked on a medium to low heat because garlic browns very fast. Now, some recipes do call for brown garlic, so you've cooked it to where it does turn brown. That's fine. You can also cook garlic like that and you dry it out, and then you have then you have garlic, chunks of garlic and garlic bits. But just try. That's all we can do is just try. You try it, you'll accomplish it. You will. Go, just start small. You'll make it happen. All right. Okay, so I'm going to take, hold on. Let me get, I actually have a milk maker. I actually have one. I love it. It's, how do you pronounce that? It's nut R. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it, N-U-T and then the letter R, but it's all combined together. It is quick. It is efficient. I'm going to do a tutorial on it. It makes cold milk without ice. You have to add your cold water. It makes hot milk hot, like you just taking it off of the stove or out of a tea maker or something. Room temperature, makes hot chocolate. Pretty cool item. So let's see here. Let's get this. Pour a little bit of this in here. Just making a sauce. I'm gonna add pepper, not sauce. I'm gonna add pepper to it, and so I'll mix that around. Get the cheese melted. I'll get this out of the oven, the peppers out of the oven, and get the aioli sauce on the chicken, and put this one on the mushroom, and we'll go from there. Hang tight, you guys. Okay. All right. So out of the oven. Here we have it. 4 stuffed bell peppers. This is a lemon aioli with chives, fresh chives. This is a cheese sauce here. This is over the lemon aioli is over the chicken. The cheese sauce is over the mushrooms. This is the brown rice and black lentils. And this is the California blend veggies with the russet potato. So here you have it. 4 beautifully stuffed bell peppers. And it smells amazing. Amazing. Oh my gosh, they look so tasty. Well, I know I'm gonna have a good time. Again, I'm sorry. There's enough for 3 more people, but no one came over for dinner. So what do I tell you? What can I say? They're all mine, and they are going to be tasty. So there you have it. 3 stuffed bell peppers. And look, don't forget, we talked about things being easy. 2 of these items I stuffed with something that I already had in the refrigerator. Just that simple. Here you go. I always have bell peppers. So there you have it. So we'll get around to stuffing some other things. You know, let's try some artichokes. Yeah. All right. So it smells awesome. I already taste tested everything. You guys saw that. So you know it already tastes amazing. Again, lemon aioli sauce with fresh chives, the cheese sauce with the mushrooms, aioli with the chicken, the brown rice with the black lentils. You guys can see I'm excited because I am. And then the California blend veggies with the potato. All right, you guys. All right, it's time for me to go. But what I want to make sure is you guys have an amazing, awesome day. You have an amazing, spectacular week. And you make sure that you are a blessing to someone and not a burden. And that's that. All right? All right. Okay, until next time, I'll see you later, loved ones. Bye.